The MVP got his reward tonight, and he had to put on an MVP level performance. The Thunder take the commanding 2-0 series lead, defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves 118 to 103, protecting home court. And this game kind of followed the formula of Game 1, where the Timberwolves continued to break threes. They missed 33s again in this game, but they kept it close for the first half. The Thunder were the better team. They were in control, but the Timberwolves started to stick around. Then the third quarter came. The OKC Thunder went on their big run. There was that, back-to-back plays where Casey Wallace hits a three. They get a steal. They get the lob to Chad. The crowd goes wild. And that basically signaled that the Thunder completely took control of this game. Yes, the Timberwolves started to come back a little bit in that fourth quarter, but just too little too late. And like I mentioned off the top of this video, the MVP decided to put on an MVP level performance. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, what a game. 38 points, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, insane efficiency. It felt like throughout this entire game that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was getting everything he wanted. Getting to the free throw line, the mid-range jumper was absolutely buttered today. Not just for him, but also for Jalen Williams. And this is the Shai. This is a classic Shai performance that we've seen all season long, all throughout these last, 2 to 3 years. Just one of the best players in the NBA. And like Jay and I said, and before the series, we need for Jalen Williams to be the Robin to Shai's Batman. And Robin was fantastic today. Jalen Williams, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 12 for 20 shooting. And man, that turnaround mid-range jumper was buttered throughout this whole game. He had 5 or 6 of those throughout. He was just good, again, just like Shai, just absolutely operating in that mid-range area. He was fantastic. Even the Alfred and Shed Holmgren had 22 points, some big plays, especially some big defensive plays. He was great. And then the other was just chipped around them. The Timberwolves, on the other hand, Anthony Edwards had 32 points, but he still went 1 for 9 from 3. Yeah, I'm just glad he started to go more inside. He had 17 from Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who was great in this game. Only Jay McDaniels felt like he could hit his threes, who had 4 threes in this one. He had 22. But it felt like the rest didn't show up offensively. 6 points for Julius Randle, 2 for 11 shooting. Not much from Rudy Gobert. He got played off the court. And the size and the physicality that I thought the Timberwolves had an advantage in to kind of impose on the Oklahoma City Thunder has not worked, because the Thunder are still winning the rebounding battle. They are out hustling the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they're just getting it feels like they're too fast for them, just getting on the fast break constantly. The Thunder have just been better at every single aspect of the game of basketball against the Timberwolves so far this series. And when you have the depth that the Thunder have and you can't really replicate that if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's going to be tough to match up. A change going home would be nice for them, but at the same time, this Thunder team looks too good, to the point where I'm like, how did the Nuggets take this team to 7? This team is just too damn good. Hopefully the Timberwolves can get some home cooking. Maybe they can get that physicality edge back. But just those advantages that we thought that the Timberwolves had before the series, they have not showcased them. Nonetheless, great game from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Great win for the Thunder. Anthony Edwards got to rally the troops, because if they go 3-0 down, it's over. They need to protect home court.